Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome to our Feel Good Vinyasa Flow. Now, whether you're watching this as your morning for you, this is going to be a morning practice to wake up our body, but you can always do this at any point of the day. Now, before we begin, I just wanted to say a special welcome to all of you guys here today on Boho Beautiful Official, because this is our very first live stream that we're doing here together, and it's going to be one of many that will start on January 1st. And this is the first time we're really testing everything out, and we thought, hey, why not? This is a beautiful opportunity to practice and end the year together. And at the same time, see how it feels to stream and be live together. So this is really, really special. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, we are sharing this class on YouTube with you as well, just because we wanted to, make it known to any of you guys that maybe haven't seen the initiatives or, the talking that we've been doing for the last month about the daily dose, which is happening here on Boho Beautiful Official app. It's going to be 31 yoga classes every single day. Every morning we're going to be joining together here on this yoga mat, and I'll be leading you through many different practices to welcome the year, to welcome 2025 in the most beautiful way that we can, the most connected, conscious, and aware way. So, there's still a couple of days left in December. So for those of you guys that haven't signed up, or maybe you're still not sure, remember you can take a huge advantage of signing up right now in December, because you do get 40% off our membership. You also get the whole buy one, get one free initiative, which means you can, buy a membership for yourself and then have a free one for your loved one or a friend that can be your accountability buddy as well for this wonderful, wonderful program. Also, when you join our Daily Dose initiative, you also get access to our Telegram group, which we just started, which is really, really exciting because it allows us to connect and chat. And again, like I said, it's all about connection, right? So connect to one another. We're going to be offering, obviously, the live classes every single day. There's also going to be post-class Zoom Hangouts, which is also something new we've never done before. And it's really exciting because we actually get to have a Zoom call together where it's not just me and Mark always one way talking to the camera. You guys can ask questions and we can just, hang out. And of course, there's also lots and lots of other really fun things that we offer with the Daily Dose program, initiative, whatever you want to call it. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful way for us to start the year. And this was our intention, is for us to come together live so we feel this connection of community, support, and also accountability. Because for me as well, I'm being accountable to show up here every single morning with you guys and to practice. So really excited for this. Now with that, let's get started with our practice today. So like I mentioned earlier, our practice is going to be all about just letting go of the heaviness, letting go of anything you're still holding on in your mind, in your body from 2024. This is going to be our very last class together of the year. So think about it. What is it that you're ready to let go of? Create space for, so then when we enter 2025, we are clear and ready to welcome all the goodness in. So let's begin. Let's start by coming into a nice seated position. We're going to cross our feet in front. We're going to ground ourselves onto our mat. Just feel both of your sit bones right on your mat. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath in and just feel that expansion in your lungs, in your belly, coming out. And then exhale. I want you to let go of everything. Let go of your day. Let go of what you have to do today. And just bring yourself into this present moment. Bring yourself on your mat. Exhale. Good. Another inhale. I'd like you to just reach both of your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers and point your index fingers up. And just feel this nice lengthening sensation Now, if you're joining me here this morning, and if it's morning for you right now, this is such a nice stretch and position to just start your day with, because you're expanding everything. Good. Pulling it up, releasing any tension in the spine and the shoulders, and then exhale, release over to one side. Now, I welcome you guys to keep your eyes closed here if you can, because to start our practice really connected internally is a really beautiful way to just connect to your intention, connect to your why, connect to what brought you here on your mat this morning, what brought you to take this time out of your day and to press that play button and get on your mat. Like, what is it for you? Think about it as you go a little bit deeper into your exhale. Good. And then come back to center and switch to the other side. Same thing. Just keep your eyes closed. I encourage you to practice the Ujjayi breathing today through our flow. As I mentioned, it's a feel-good flow, which means we're going to be doing a lot of movement connected to your breath. So practice the Ujjayi breathing, which will help bring a little bit more peace and calm the nervous system for you. Just a reminder of what an Ujjayi breath is. This is when you inhale through your nose, and when you exhale, you just slightly constrict the back of your throat and make almost like an ocean sound. Or some people even say Darth Vader sound, whatever works for you. But think about that. Slight constriction. And you hear your own exhale, which is a reminder to go a little bit deeper, to connect a little bit further. There's no music here in this practice today, so if you do like to practice with music, of course, you're more than welcome to put something on. However, I encourage you to practice to the sound of your own breath today. That's a really powerful way to stay present. Move to the sound of your breath. Come back to center. Placing your hands on your knees on your inhale, let's just open our heart, open our chest, lift and look up with your head. When you exhale, you're going to tuck that chin to the chest. You round the spine and just release everything forward. Moving with the breath, inhale as you open. Exhale. And release. Inhale as you open. Exhale and release. Inhale as you open. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Good. Come back to neutral. One more breath in, reach both arms up. As you exhale, bring the hands in Anjali Mudra into your heart, and you may open your eyes at this time if you wish. And then hands come down, bring your knees up, and let's just meet over to the middle of our mat, hands and knees position, going a little deeper into the spine, getting some movement fluidity here. Cat-cow, nice and easy. Inhale, just arch the back, look up. Exhale, round the spine and release. Inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Inhale, arch. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now give me some nice movement. Circle the body into the left. You can make this movement as big or small as it feels for you. Just adding as much movement into the shoulders, even maybe the neck and the head. Good. And then other side. And so in these reflective moments when we're just moving, maybe closing our eyes, I want you to think about this year, to think about 2024 and all of the wonderful blessings, gifts, and challenges and lessons that you are coming out with. Just think about all of that. Good. And then with each exhale, I want you to intentionally make a decision today in this practice together that we're going to exhale and release all of those things that we no longer need to carry. any of that heaviness, regrets, fears, whatever it is, doubts. I want you to just exhale it out today. All right? Tuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Push back towards your heels and extend through the shoulders. Drop the shoulders away from the air as a downward dog, but I want you to stay with your knees bent for a moment. Staying with your ujjayi breath with each exhalation. I want you to welcome this thought and intention that I just mentioned. What is it that you're ready to leave behind? What is it that you're ready to let go of? Burn in the fire. Deep breath in. Now, as you exhale, I'd like you to just pivot your knees towards the left. Tent your left fingertips and almost like you're trying to peek through towards your left armpit. And I want you to start to feel this beautiful release through the left side of your body. Maybe you want to let go of the left fingers and you can even open a little bit more or keep them tented on the mat. So whatever feels better on your body, go ahead and do that. Deep breath in. Keep peeking through. Coming back to center. And then open a little more through the shoulders and take it to the other side. So now, right to the right side. Your knees point to the right. Tense your right fingertips and start to look up towards the right armpit. Maybe lift and open a little bit more if you can balance on your toes. I always remind you guys, this is your practice. So please adjust it, modify everything that you need. I will do my best to give as many modifications as possible today so we can all practice to our own level. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come back to center with your knees bent and then slowly start to extend your knees. Coming into that downward facing dog, adding lots of movement now. Walk it out on the spot, whatever feels right for you. Breathe it out. Work with that ujjayi breath. Feel free to add some movement of the hips, getting into those hamstrings. Good. And then once you've found a little bit more space through the back of your legs, let's find stillness. Let's open up through that downward facing dog. Allow the heels to sink down. Lengthen. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Letting go. You no longer need to carry any of those things into the new year. You can leave them behind. Remember that. It's your choice. Deep breath in. Exhale. Now let's wave our body through to the front of a high plank. Slowly tuck that chin into the chest and begin to roll forward through the spine until you meet me in a high plank position. Pull your navel into the spine. And then as you roll back, just slightly tilt the pelvis, almost like you're leading with your tailbone, and push back into downward facing dog. Let's do that again to the movement of our own breath. Inhale. Come forward, exhale. Release. Practice that ujjayi breath. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, just slight tilt and release. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. Now coming through a chaturanga or modify by dropping your knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Sliding our body forward, let's open and lift into upward facing dog. If you're not ready for an upward dog yet, you're more than welcome to do a baby cobra here. So adjust to what feels good on the body right now. Good. Exhale. Now push into the hands. Use your strength of the core and lift your body up into downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I'd like you to take your step with your right foot forward. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, right foot. So we're slowly walking towards the front of our mat. Exhale, left foot. 2 more. Inhale. Maybe come to the fingertips now if it gets a little much. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Meet me at the front of your mat. Releasing your body. Bend your knees slightly so we can just hang for a moment. And I want you to allow your neck, your head to be super heavy here. Maybe reach for the opposite elbows if that feels better. You can work towards getting your knees straight, but that's not necessary if that doesn't feel good at the moment. So just rocking and rocking here. Good. Releasing the hands. And slowly bend your knees and start to roll up. Now, vertebra by vertebra, take your time. We don't want to come up too fast. Then once you come up to standing, I want you to just find that grounding. Maybe lift all your 10 toes, spread them open, and then almost like you're gripping the mat. Drop the shoulders down. Tuck that tailbone under so everything is connected. Just find that strong mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, ground into the mat. Inhale, reach both arms up. Interlace all fingers except the index fingers and then pull up, up, up again. Just like we did in the beginning. Reach up. On your next exhalation, allow your body to fall to the right. So lengthening through the left side of your body. Maybe look up towards the left elbow or just keep your gaze straight. Noticing that nice stretch. Inhale. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, take it to the other side. Good. Either look forward or look up towards the right elbow. Holding it here. Reach, 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 reach. And back to center. Inhale. Exhale, now push the hips forward and just a gentle back bend, opening through that chest and your heart. If it's within your practice, of course, you can go deeper and even look towards the back of your mat. But again, you don't have to. You can just look up to the ceiling or even straight ahead and just slightly push the hips forward. Whatever feels good on your back here. Now exhale, come to center. Release the hands. The hands come down in Anjali Mudra as we come all the way down into our Uttanasana forward fold. Inhale, we're going to slide the hands up to the knees, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, come down. Now from here, we're going to bend your knees and step your right leg to the back of your mat. Lift your arms up into high lunge. Inhale, hold. Exhale, drop the right knee to the ground, arms release. Inhale, reach up again into low lunge. Exhale, now bend your elbows, cactus arms, and just open. Maybe allow the hips to come a little bit further forward. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the hands onto the mat. Lift your back knee. Step back with your left foot. Plank position. Coming through into a chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale now. Walk your feet or hop to the front of your mat as you exhale. Inhale, come on up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees and slowly roll yourself up as you stand. Reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands in Samastiti. Inhale, we reach up again. Interlace your fingers, index fingers up. This time, as you exhale, I would like you to shift all your weight to your right foot. Take your left leg and bring it all the way back and around, keeping it flexed. Lengthen up. Keep bending that right knee, but start to reach towards the right side. Feel a little bit deeper, opening through the left side body now. Hold it here. Coming back to center. Bring that back leg around. Bring it up to your belly button. See if you can hold that balance. Hands come together to your heart and come into your standing pigeon. So placing your left ankle, top of your right knee. If you need support, touch the floor. Otherwise, just see if you can balance here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, reach back up. Bring that left knee up. We're going to step to the back of your mat. High lunge. Arms reach. This time, let's add some cactus arms in our high lunge. Exhale, bend your elbows and squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend and squeeze. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop the back knee. Arms come down and around. Inhale. Exhale, stay with that ujjayi breath. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open and squeeze. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, now stay with your knee down still. Hands come down. Push back into our half split, flexing your front foot, releasing your head towards the knee. Working with the breath first, inhale, come forward, allow the hips to drop so you feel that release in the hip flexor, and then exhale, push back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push back, and now let's just hold a little bit here. Really focusing on the squaring off of your hips. So pull that right hip back, push the left hip forward. Deep breath in. Exhale. Great. Slowly from here, come back up. Lift your back knee off the mat. Step back into plank position. Good. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and roll up. 3, 2, and 1. Reaching both arms up, inhale. And exhale, hands in Samasthiti. All right, inhale, reach the arms up, interlace your fingers. Index fingers point up, bend your knees slightly, and then take your right foot behind you. So you're just resting the outside of your foot and then starting to give it a good stretch. So reaching towards the left side of your body, lengthening through the right side of your body. Good, breathe. Good, come back to center, bring it around. Bring that right knee up, hands come to heart, place your right foot to the top of your left knee, and then begin to sink low into your standing pigeon. So finding your balance, maybe placing your hands on the mat if that is necessary for you. Great. Hold and find your center. And then slowly come up. See if you can keep your balance here. If you need to put your foot down, of course, that's fine. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Good. So finding that high lunge, reaching both arms up. Good. Inhale, exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Now exhale, dropping your back knee. Bring your arms around. Reach the arms back up again. Exhale, bend your elbows and squeeze the shoulder blades for 1. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze for 2. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Release the hands. Hands come to the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, push back and come into your half split. So let's work with the breath. Following the movement of your breath, inhale. Let the hips drop so you feel that nice stretch through the hip flexor. Exhale, push back. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, and then we're going to hold a little longer. Inhale and exhale. Now square the hips out and allow yourself to release. Feel free to close your eyes in this time. And again, just come back to your breath. Come back to that intention. Come back to a little moment of processing the year. So often we just move from one month to the next, from one day to the next, from one year to the next, without giving ourselves the opportunity to just pause and reflect and process everything that happened. Everything beautiful and not so beautiful, right? It's part of life. It's the cycle of life. And in order to move forward, we have to make peace with everything that came. So use this opportunity right now, not just here on the map in the last few days that we have left of 2024. Use this opportunity to just reflect, process it all. Take all the good from it, all the lessons, and leave all the baggage and all the heaviness, all the leftovers behind. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Come back. Good. Keep your hands on the mat. Lift your back knee. Hold. And then I'd like you to step back into high plank position. Take that flow, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take another 3 deep breaths here. Allow yourself to go a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Inhale slowly from here. Go ahead and reach your right leg up to the sky. Hold for a moment. Bend your knee and then bring it through. Bring that knee right in between your arms. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot between your 2 hands. Stay here. Keep your left hand grounded and just reach your right arm up to the sky into a nice twist. And keep your gaze down or look up towards those fingertips. Keep bringing your fingertips up, but bring your gaze down and then lead with that top arm as you come back up into that high lunge. But this time, see if you can reach towards the back knee with your right hand. Deep breath in. Now exhale, we're going to cartwheel, meaning you're going to lead with that left hand down, pull and turn and pivot the right toes so they're facing the middle, the wide part of your mat, and then bend your knees and come into a skandasana. So hands can come down or they can come at your heart, and then you pivot and open your toes. So holding the skandasana, breathe. Deep breath in, so really feel that nice opening in the hip. Good. If you'd like to go a little deeper, what you can do here is now grab your right ankle with your left hand and either just reach forward or bring your right arm up. So feeling a little bit more of an opening through the hip. You can even now take the hand behind your head and start to go a little deeper. Again, a couple different variations for you guys. Please play with it. See what feels right for you. Maybe all of this feels way too much today and you're just going to hold or even hold up here. Okay? So wherever you are, just be there for another breath in. And then exhale, let's bring both of our hands down onto the mat. Drop so then you're on your left sit bone. Then you're going to let that right knee drop. So you're facing the back of your mat. Allow both of your sit bones to come grounded. Left foot is flexed. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come into your forward fold. See if you can grab your ankle or the back of your knee. Let's work with the breath. Inhale. On your exhalation with your Ujjayi breath, let yourself relax. With your relaxation, you allow your body to come closer towards the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly from here, come on up with both arms. Hands at your heart, open up that knee, lift up. Hands now come to the front of your mat, pivot, pivot, pivot until you come back into that high lunge, coming back into that twist, reaching your right arm. Deep breath in. Good. Now from here, I'm going to give you 2 different transitions. Transition 1, a little easier, is just to bring your hand down, bring your leg up, and then fall back into a wild thing. Transition 2 is to go straight from here by shifting your weight, bringing your leg up, and then meeting me right in our wild thing or reversed dog. Lift up, open them through the hips. And then come back to center, coming back up with your right knee. Right knee to your right thumb, coming into your pigeon. Drop it down. Inhale, tense your fingertips. Open up through the body. Exhale, bend your elbows and just drop your forehead to the mat. A few times like this. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Last time, inhale, open. And now exhale, let's come down into your pigeon. I'd like you to close your eyes and let's hold here for a moment. Coming back to our intention. What is it that you wish to take with you into 2025? What lessons? What gifts? What opportunities? What are you ready to face? What are you ready to welcome? Is it new habits? Is it a better morning routine? Is it more meditation in your life? What is it? Just ask yourself and answer to your own self. Just breathe through it. Any sensations that you feel physically in your body, I want you to breathe through them. Welcome a little more oxygen into the body. Deepen your breath. Lengthen your exhale so you feel that physical release, that relaxation that you welcome with your breath. Allowing this sensation to release any tension you may feel in your glutes and your back right now. Let's welcome one more breath in. And then exhale. Tense your fingers back up. Push into the fingers as you lift up. Ground your hands, tuck your toes. I'd like you to step right into downward facing dog and release. Come through into plank chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky. Hold for a moment. Bend your knee. And now bring that left knee towards your chest and just hold for 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot between your 2 hands. Hands grounded. I'd like you to reach your left arm now up to the sky. Coming into a nice twist. You can follow it with your eyes, or you can keep your gaze down, whatever feels better for you. And now let's follow that left arm as it comes all the way back, reaching your right arm up. Hold. Keep reaching, elongating, finding that strength and power in your legs. And then release your left arm. You're going to bring your right arm back as you pivot. Pivot your front toes, and then you're going to bend your knees, opening your right toes up into our skandasana. So as you can see, first I'm hovered above the mat, so you can do that. Of course, you can even be up here if that feels better. I understand sometimes our hips can feel really tight. Inner thighs, your groin muscle can feel really tight. So just adjust. You can balance here. If you want to go deeper, you can even drop down and reach forward with your hands, or use your right hand, grab your left ankle, drop down, and then you can reach up or bend your elbow and allow yourself to fall down. So again, play with it, guys. I know there's many different variations we can take with this position, and it all depends on how far you want to take it today. I want you to breathe, inhale, exhale, come to center. Now, if you're still hovered, I'd like you to now come down with your hips, hands at your heart. Now we're going to pivot and face the back of your mat as you drop this left knee. Make sure both sit bones are grounded. Inhale, and then exhale, come down into your forward fold. Inhale, exhale through that Ujjayi breath, and relax. Inhale, and exhale, relax. Inhale, exhale. So really think about that alignment. Keep pulling your right hip back, push your left hip forward so you're keeping the hips square. You'll notice that slight micro adjustment can make the entire world of a difference in the sensations that you feel. To be very aware, very mindful of how everything feels inside your body. Come back up. Hands to your heart. We open back up. See if you can lift right up into Skandasana. Hands to the front of your mat. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Opening into your twist. Now either step back into plank by placing your hands down first and then come into your wild thing, or transition directly by shifting your weight to your right hand and releasing up into our flip dog. Open, open, open. See if you can lift with those hips up. Keep going. And then shift back and come through. Your right hip stays square. Left knee comes towards your left thumb. Coming into our pigeon. Make sure the back leg is along the center of your mat. Tense your fingers. Inhale, open. Exhale, bend your elbows and release. Let's work with this fluid motion here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now come down onto your elbows. Maybe come all the way down. Square your hips out. Close your eyes. And just take that long exhale out. Bringing yourself back to all those questions you've been asking yourself already. Now asking yourself, what are you ready to leave behind? Imagine as if we're just turning a page of a book. We're turning a new page, a new year. But what is it that you want to leave in the 2024 page? What is it that you don't need to continue to take with you, to hold on to? You don't need to carry anymore. What weight? Regrets, fears, guilt, whatever you feel. Maybe this is a good moment for you to come to peace with it. And with your exhalation, consciously just make a choice right now to no longer be held by it. You no longer need to carry it. You don't need to live with it anymore. You can leave it behind. And with your exhale, just visualize yourself leaving it behind or letting it evaporate. Creating space within yourself, within your heart, within your mind, for all the new wonderful opportunities, experiences, and feelings that you're ready to welcome in the new year. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be and live in peace. Remember that. So whatever that may be standing in your way of living this way. Maybe it's time to consider to leave it behind. Life is too short to carry it forward. Let's welcome one more deep breath in together. Exhale. Release, tense your fingers, come on up. Ground your hands, tuck your back toes, lift up and stand back into downward dog. Awesome. Let's take a deep breath in together. Exhale, come through into plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back over to your knees. I'd like you to keep your toes tucked under. Come up to just a seated position here on your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Good. Interlace your fingers. Point the index fingers up like we've been doing and just throw your head back. Feel this nice stretch. Opening up. And then open and release. Bend your elbows and just bring your neck neutral, but open up the chest. So really thinking of just opening that heart center. See if you can lift up to your knees. Inhale, release the toes. And then exhale. Either place your hands onto your sacrum and just push forward and open into your camel. Or if you really are up for it and like to take a full camel, grab your heels and release. Really think of that surrender, opening your heart, letting go, creating space. Deep breath in. And exhale. Bring your neck down, sit back over. Inhale, just take a second to neutralize. Exhale, child's pose, release. Relax your forehead on the mat. Maybe do a little rock side to side if that feels good. Remember, this class is open to movement, so as much as you need to move, please do. So let it go. Breathe it out. And then you can either stay here if you like, or slowly roll up to a seated position. And we're just going to finish our practice here today in a hero pose. So seated on your heels, but I want you to place your hands onto your heart. I'm going to face forward here so I can really feel like I'm here with you. But I'd like you to close your eyes. And I want you to feel your heart. Feel the beating of your own heart. Feel the rhythm. Just bring awareness to this one motion that happens nonstop, that is the reason why you're alive. The center of everything that keeps you moving and breathing. This prana energy that is your life force, just connect with that. Let it remind you of your own power, of your own strength. Let it remind you that you are always in control. That we may not be able to control what life brings us, the circumstances of our life, but what we always have control over is how we choose to react to those circumstances. How we choose to show up for ourselves, for our family, for our loved ones, for our community, for the world. That you have control over. So let that reminder fill you up with all the strength and love that you need. Let it give you strength to leave behind all that no longer serves you. Leave behind all that heaviness. And let it give you strength and power to walk forward into 2025, into the new year, with the courage, love, and light that you are. When you're ready, just go ahead and release your hands. And let's take one final deep breath together, reaching both arms up. Fill your lungs with all the oxygen. And then exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. I'm just taking this opportunity to bow down to your own heart, to your own self, in gratitude. Thanking yourself for everything, for this year, for everything you've been through, for all of the gifts and the blessings you've received, for finding time today and getting on your mat and practicing and breathing and just connecting to yourself. Thank yourself for that. And from my own heart, thank you so much for practicing with me today, for joining me here for this practice and for all the other practices, for this wonderful year that we've had. I'm so grateful to have an amazing community like this here on Boho Beautiful Official and the YouTube as well. All of you guys that join me and Mark and practice with us and take so much value out of our content. It is the fire and the purpose of our life. And for that, I'm eternally grateful to you guys. And I hope you have the most wonderful last few days of 2024. And I am so excited to start 2025 with you here. From my heart to yours, thank you. Namaste. Thank you, my friends, so much for joining me here for this practice. I just wanted to remind you that there are still a few days left for you to sign up to our Daily Dose initiative. What you get is your 40% off membership. You get a buy one, get one free membership for a friend. And also you get to join this beautiful experience for the entire month of January, where I'll be live streaming classes right here every single day. Plus you get a Telegram group, you get post-class Zoom hangouts, and so much more. So with that, thank you again. Click the link down here in the description, and I hope to see you January 1st.